Shalom, shalom. First, all I give our praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Harakah Kadash, my mouth. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS, and the apostle of the Last Name Camp of Heart One. Shalom to the brothers and sisters pushing the truth, sincerity. This is the book of Sirach 12 and 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with the serpent, or any such thing as come nigh wild beasts? Right? So, I brought this out because you always have to be wary when you're dealing with Esau. Always. You always have to be wary because you never know. You never know what type of tricks. Well, we know the history of tricks they like to pull, but we watch out for it. And if you play in the hornet's nest, knowing how hornets get, who's going to pity you for fucking with the hornets? It's going to sting the hell out of you. All right? Because this devil can be real cunning, crafty, cutthroat. Right? Real crafty, right? Let me see. I think I spelled it wrong. Yeah, crafty. I could bring the Sirach out. This is the book of Sirach 42 and 18. It says, he seeketh out the deep in the heart, and he considereth their crafty devices. For the Lord knoweth all that may be known, and he beholdeth the signs of the world. So, the Lord knows all. Right? And let me see. Actually, that's not the one. Psalms 83 and 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. So they had a history of doing this. Crafty counsel against the people and his hidden ones. They got so good at it that being so crafty and being so sly that you had the whole world in a chokehold. Has a whole entire nation thinking that they're the friends, that they're the good ones, which isn't the case. Still a whole bunch of cutthroatness and everything. Right? And a whole bunch of lying. This is the book of Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. And that's how this devil is. Time and time again, that crafty counsel they always took against the children of Israel, it's always been drawn swords. Always came in with the nicest talk. Came in with a plan, a great, great alibi at what they wanted to achieve, what they're looking to do. They'll go so far and lie. They'll lie, or they won't even lie. They'll bend the truth on a serious matter, right? All of that shit, man. And then I turn back, man, and still stab your ass in the back. So who's gonna pity a charmer when he gets bitten by a snake? So if you over here sitting around with Esau, and then you're not 10 toes and you're not being circumspect, who's gonna pity that person for getting backdoored, for getting hit, for getting strike? Let me see. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I'm not seeing the scripture that I'm looking for. But there's no righteousness in this devil. Always move circumspectly, especially dealing with him. A lot of them. Kind of think of it just like Job. How he had his friends. His friends when he was going through what he was going through. And we always got to remember that. Use that example from Job. So even though you may deal with all types of people, always remember the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. So that was it for this lesson. I hope it was edifying.